they really know a lot about us.
I was gonna say that. I feel like no.
Yeah.
Like I can strongly say no.
Yeah.
Definitely for me, strongly no.
All right, let's do this then, Naomi. Like, if there was one thing that you wanted our audience, sorry, my eyes are just crying because obviously the light is doing a lot.
She's gonna miss me so much. Guys. She's crying already. It's all right. It's okay. Like,
okay.
Hello, and welcome to the season 2 finale of the Business and Banter Podcast. My name is Naomi, and I'm your co-host alongside my good friend.
Tara, that's it.
I don't know why she's like this, guys. I just don't know.
You can tell it's the end of the season. I'm like, Tara, that's it.
She should be excited.
It's Tara, that's it.
And we're here, guys. It is season 2, episode 6, and we are wrapping it up. As you can see, it's just the two of us today. And we're literally just gonna wrap up the season by having a little discussion about what we learned, what we took from our guests, what our favorite parts were, and what's to come in season 3, of course. So let's just get right into it.
Oh man, it's been a season. Like, I really enjoyed it. Like, I've enjoyed, of course, being with you, but
of course,
but more so just having other people here. It's been nice to kind of see their journeys and also see how similar they are to us.
Mm-hmm.
I think we've related a lot with the people that we've had. And if you guys haven't checked out season 2, you shouldn't even be here. You need to go back.
Yeah, go back and start again.
Go back and start again. But yeah, I think it's been a great season. We've had some amazing guests. All of them have come from something. They've started something. They're still continuing with something. They've got things going on. Like, they basically just like us, isn't it? So it's nice to hear it from their perspective.
Yeah.
I definitely feel like, having those guests has made me feel like actually it's okay to start out. Like, we're going to get there. Do you know what I mean? So, like, even just, we said from the jump of doing this podcast, like, this is something that we've been wanting to do for so long, even with our own other business ventures as well. So it's just been nice to hear other people's kind of side of how they've been doing things. But tell me what your favorite moment, I would say, from the season has been, or your top 3. Let's go top 3.
So, yeah, I was going to say I don't have a favourite moment because there's too many. All of our guests have been so amazing, and each of them for their own different reasons. Like, we had, our first guest was Prince. Prince, I really, really enjoyed. If you go back and watch it, I said I'm a fan and I'm going to stand by it. But because I am a fan, it was really great to get that face-to-face insight.
Definitely.
So I always feel like it's different when you're in a room with someone, you're able to ask them the questions that you want to ask and get those questions answered.
Yeah,
so it's being able to have that insight and have that face-to-face connection and now build a relationship. So I really enjoyed that. Our second guest was obviously Chloe. Shout out to Chloe. Chloe is the owner of Haven Talks podcast studio, which is exactly where we are today, and where we record most of our episodes. So I really enjoyed that episode again because that's somebody that, differently to Prince, we've been able to build an amazing relationship with, and now someone I would actually call a friend.
Aww.
So, oh god,
we love you, Chloe.
I really, really enjoyed that episode, and I think it was just fun. It was lighthearted. Like Tara said, if you haven't watched it, go back and watch it. It was a really good one. It was again lovely to see another perspective from another female in their business journey. Especially from, like, we both trade. Like, we have a lot of friends that trade, or we have a lot of friends that work in e-commerce, or that did the stuff that we have experience in. It's lovely to hear like business journeys of people who are in something completely different. So working in the creative industry and now having this studio. So I really enjoyed that as well.
Definitely.
We had Bishma and Andrea.
Oh.
We had Astrid after that.
Yep.
And then we had most recently Ninja and DJ Master J. of those, I can't even pick a top third.
Oh no, it's hard, isn't
Because
it?
it was all just so good.
It was.
Bishma, me and Bishma went to college together. I don't even think I explained that on the episode, how we knew each other, but me and Bishma went to college together, and that's the first time I've seen him since college. So
No
obviously,
way.
exactly, that was like, I don't know, I'm old, innit? But that's over 10 years. So it's the first time I've seen him in over 10 years, guys. So obviously that was different, and it's like, it is the first time I've seen him in 10 years, but I am like an avid like supporter of my people. If I see you doing something like on social media, it costs nothing to like. I'm going to tell you guys again, it costs nothing to like. It costs nothing to follow. So if I see people doing something and I respect it, I always like and follow and like, you know, support the journey. So I've been supporting his journey through rep therapy silently, obviously, just through social media support and stuff like that. So it was amazing that we were able to discuss and get him onto the podcast. And that episode that we did with Andrea was, well, it was really, really good. I really enjoyed it. It was it was amazing to get an insight into two people that work in education. Something that I actually want to do is start a Saturday school, which is something that I've spoken to you about in the past. So for me, that episode was really insightful. Again, talking to Astrid, similar thing, really insightful for things that I want to be able to implement in what it is that I want to do. And then obviously Ninja and Jay, like, it's just bouncing it. So what can I say? It was just a great season. I loved it all.
It was so,
but how about you? What was your top three?
Oh, Naomi, you literally, you didn't even actually pick a top three. Like, I feel like you got out of that one, and now you're trying to put it on me.
Ta-na-na-na.
Oh man. Okay. Girl. Okay. No, I enjoyed all of them. Like, and the thing is, I can't even sit here and say, yeah, this was my favorite, like, top three, because I really enjoyed there were different aspects from every individual that they gave that I was just like, oh, I like that. And I can remember so many moments from each episode that I can say, oh yeah, I can relate to that, or I like that. I'm not even I can't do top three. I just can't. But I really enjoyed our episode with Chloe, and I'm not just saying that because she can see us right now. But no, but honestly, it's because I think, just like Naomi said, like, she's someone that, you know, seeing it from a different perspective. She's got the studio. She still does her 9 to 5 as well, which is, you know, what we're trying to do. So I think it was just nice to really relate to what she's doing and seeing how she's going about things. Like, we share so many ideas and so many things with Chloe. I think besides the two of us, Chloe's like our next kind of person that we say.
She's like our consultant.
Literally.
Like, I'm so grateful.
Honestly. So it was just nice to be able to have someone that understands what we're dealing with.
To help. I think we've spoken about it before on previous episodes about competing as opposed to collaborating.
Yeah.
And I feel like, this has just been a place where we've been able to collaborate.
100%.
And hopefully we'll be able to continue to do so as well.
Oh yeah, 100%. Like, I don't know if Chloe knows, but she ain't going nowhere. So she's locked in for life now. So definitely enjoyed that episode. And also really was grateful for Astrid because, as we mentioned, she reached out to us.
Yeah.
I think we've had like such a different mix of people that we've known, people that we don't really know as well, people that I haven't seen in over 10 years. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, we've had such a mixture of guests. So with Astrid, her reaching out to us and to be able to bring her here was really nice. She took the time out to be here. Like, it was such a nice conversation, like, and even still, some of the things that she does, she's into the creative side of things. She does the nails, and she also works with young people as well. So I feel like everybody kind of has like a little bit of a few things in common with everyone that we've had. So it's been nice. And of course, Andrea and Bishma. Andrea, again, she's someone that we had, like, mutual friends and mutual group chats and things like that, but never really had that insightful conversation. And now I talk to Andrea a little bit more than I used to. Do you know what I mean? So it's just, I think when you have that initial connection with someone and you actually get to know a little bit more about them, it makes it easier for you to have different types of conversations. So even same with Ninja and Jay, like, I think with them it's nice to see a different side than not always so not every day outside, but it was just nice to hear them talk about things from a business perspective and little things that I didn't know about them, and I'm sure you didn't either, that we learned that we're now like, okay, these are people that we can actually connect with on a different level. It's not just, I want to go out, you guys going out? Like, it's more so like, oh, I want to do this. What do you guys think? Do you know what I mean? So it's having that connection with them on a different level that I really liked. And again, I haven't picked Stop Free because I just can't. Like, I just think overall, I think we had some really good guests. It's gonna be hard to top. Like, I think it's gonna be very hard to kind of top. But I also feel like there are so many people out there that we, you know, can relate to.
100%.
Yeah, like,
or that we can learn from.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. Just learning from people, I think, is a big thing for us right now, where we are starting out as well. And not so much only just with the podcast. I think just in general, like with the things that we're doing, there might be people that, you know, can show us how to do things that we have already done a bit better.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So that's, I think, more so what I've enjoyed about the season is the learning, the learning process of seeing what people are doing and being like, I actually want to do that. Maybe I can ask you for a little bit of help. But yeah, it's been great. Loved it.
Great. Building relationships, making them connections. I even said to, I actually think I said it to Jay that what I've learned from it is that I need to make the most of my contacts.
Oh, yes.
And I don't just mean like acquaintances, I mean friends. Shout out to Sarah.
Yes.
But like I've said to Sarah, one of my good friends, one of our good friends, I've said, like, I'm gonna need you to help me with XYZ.
Yeah.
Like, let's talk about it.
Yeah.
And it's true, like, don't get me wrong, we talk about business, like in my friendship group, we talk about business, we talk about other stuff, but I never thought about like my friends just doing something for me or asking my friends for favors. And that's probably a personal thing because I don't like to ask for help, or I didn't used to like to ask for help. Now it's not really a thing. But so just reaching out to the people around you and using them. Like 100%. I'm the same way that I'm always happy to do stuff for other people. There are people out there willing to do stuff for you. So you use your people, use your circle. And likewise, if you do have a friend that's doing something, just support them.
Yeah. Don't cost nothing, you know.
Yeah, literally.
And even if it does, pay for it. Do you know what I mean? Like, I just feel like sometimes when you have things going on as friends, it's very easy to overlook what they're doing. And I'm going to say it right here. I want to make a conscious effort to support my friends more because I know I do. I feel like for us as individuals and even as a collaborative, I think we do support our people. Like, if our friends have got things going on, we do our best to make sure we turn up. But again, I wouldn't want it just to be in the capacity of, oh, hey, it's my birthday, come through. But if you got something going on, like, I'm here, you know, like I want to support. I want to see what you got going on outside of, you know, just your general day-to-day life. So I think support is always a big thing in terms of your friendship circles. And I think that's what helps your friendships to last. Like, look at Jay and Ninja. Like, they've been friends for years, but I think their friendship has grown stronger because they've got a business now. And they said it the same way on the pod, they said it. So I think making sure that we utilize those contacts, yes, definitely. I didn't realize people that I knew. Like, for a lot of my life here, unfortunately, people have been like, oh, Tara, you know what? You know a lot of people, you know?
But it's not that you didn't realize, you just don't acknowledge. Or like you said, you use them for
outside.
Go out. Yeah, like, imagine I didn't know. Why are you lying?
Yeah, no.
Why you always lying?
I know. It's true. And I think it's like doing this now, I'm just like, or when I say to you, oh, Naomi, do you know I know business? She's like, call them there, like, message them, why you not? And I'm like, I don't know, I'm scared. But what's the worst that can happen?
Literally.
They can say no, and that's fine.
Yeah.
Because I'm fine with, I think for me, it's just also, I've learned to be okay with people saying no. People are going to say no. And that's okay. I can't be scared to ask people things because they're going to say no. If you're going to say no, it is what it is. You know, next time they might say yes. I'm going to ask you 10 times until you say yes. So that's what it is. But yeah, it's been great. We've obviously got a lot of things coming up in the pipeline as well. We've got obviously, this is the last episode of season 2. Feels like it's gone quick though.
I feel like, I'm not going to lie to you, but I just feel like since Carnival, my whole life just went blah. And I'm like, it's Christmas.
It's just going
like, I'm not going to lie, I've been ready to get my Christmas tree out, but I haven't. My house is not suitable because I just moved, guys.
Yes,
don't judge me. But I'm finna get that Christmas tree out next weekend.
I hear that.
So I need to sort my life out. But I'm not gonna lie to you, this whole autumn into winter season, like Pim.
It's gone
Like
quick.
it literally just went like
It's
Pim.
gone quick. But I think it's also because we've been having fun. Like I genuinely feel like I've had a lot of fun over. Like sometimes I think it was fun.
I don't think it was all fun for me.
Do you think? No,
No.
Naomi, like I think no. Let's deep it. We've been to Spain.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
We've been to Paris.
Guys, I made it to Paris, by the way.
She made it
That
to-
just-
By the way, and if you want to know about that, you need to go and tune into the last podcast because you
Yeah.
need to know what that was all about. But she made it. All I'm saying is she made it to Paris.
I made it.
She did make it to Paris. But yeah, like I think, okay, obviously it's not always going to be fun and games, but I feel like we've been doing things as well as doing this, as well as our work, as well as like trying to live life. We have been doing a lot of things.
Yeah.
And I've found it enjoyable. I've spent a lot more time with you, girl.
I know.
It's been great.
I know.
It has been good. And I just
rules now.
like
We're not gonna be
honestly,
recorded. It's
I
gonna be
know.
weird.
Like, oh my gosh, name me the cop. But no, it's been nice because I think we still try to like enjoy life as well as doing this, but then also I think we both know where we see ourselves. We both know what we want from this, and we're both working towards it. And I'm just thinking to myself, this is just season 2.
Yeah.
Like, we got a lot more to give. Like, if you guys think this was good, we got a lot more to give. Like,
We do.
we've got things coming up. Of course, not forgetting our event coming up on the 26th. And if you haven't got your tickets for that, we've been talking about this since the beginning of season 2. So please make sure you grab your tickets. They are going very, very fast. So do not miss out on that. It's going to be amazing. We've got some amazing guests as well, some of which you've already seen and some of which you haven't seen at all. So I'm excited for that. But yeah, we got a lot going on. It has gone very, very fast. I can't lie. But then I'm enjoying the process. But I don't want it to go too fast because I am enjoying it. Do you know what I mean? Like, I still want to, there's a lot more that I want to reveal because I think people know a lot about us, but do they really know a lot about us?
I was gonna say that. I feel like no.
Yeah.
Like I can strongly say no.
Yeah.
Definitely for me, strongly no.
All right, let's do this then, Naomi. Like, if there was one thing that you wanted our audience, sorry, my eyes are just crying because obviously the light is doing a
She's
lot.
gonna miss me so much. Guys. She's crying already. It's all right. It's okay. Like.
Okay. I mean, girl, I'm gonna see you. Can't get rid of me. I'm gonna see you. But if you could highlight one thing that you would want our audience to know about you, and it doesn't have to be business related. It can be anything, because I know we've spoken about this a few times, throughout the time we've been here. But there's certain things, that I feel like people could know a little bit more about you. Like, what is one of the things that, like, I don't know, your go-to thing to have fun, to enjoy? Like, if you're not here.
Specifically, why as somebody who probably knows me, outwardly, what would you like to ask, or what's something that you think the audience would like to know about me? And then I can ask you the same question.
Oh God! Oh, you put me on the spot now. Okay. What would I like to know about you? I feel like I know a lot about you, though.
Yeah,
Do you
but
know
maybe
one
what
thing?
the audience don't know.
One thing that I think the audience don't know yet, which I hear, and I haven't actually asked you, but I hear you sing a lot, Naomi.
Wow.
Yeah. No. I'm just gonna put this out there, yeah. No, she didn't think I was gonna go there.
Wow.
She didn't think I was gonna go there. But I hear you
Wow.
sing a lot,
That is not where I
Naomi.
thought he was gonna go.
Yeah. No, I do. I've heard you sing
I do sing a lot.
in your house. I've heard you sing out loud. I've heard you sing around me a few times.
Wow.
Yeah. She's like, where are we going
Panic.
with this? Don't panic. I want you to sing for the people.
I ain't doing that.
No, but I feel like, because obviously we've spoken about your background in music, you've got your dad, of course, your parents have been always, lovers of music. But the singing, I feel like that's something you enjoy.
I do enjoy it.
I know.
I enjoy
I catch you,
singing.
girl.
I really like. I'm like an at-home performer. Like,
Then once.
Yeah, literally. Like how you see them people doing like doing TikToks and stuff, and they're like the mops, the microphone. Like I like every cleaning is a full blown performance. I have a fantastic time. When I used to live with my uni girls at the time, when I shout out to my Richard Street crew,
Oh my gosh.
I used to just break out into dance. I'm not even gonna lie, like they used to bust
She
up.
said
Even Ask
breakdancing.
Kirsty, like I used to
No way.
not even breakdancing, like sometimes I'll just break into contemporary dance. Like I'm a performer at heart.
Guys, 10, no, not even 10. I'm saying 20 likes, yeah, on this video. And we're going to get a video of Naomi
not.
breaking out into that. Do you know what? Because she said we're not, I feel like you lot, we can make it happen. I think we can make it happen. Naomi, we need to see this. Because I haven't even seen it live and kicking. Like, and I feel like that's something that the people need to see. You're talking about people, you said that there's something that we don't know about you. I'm going to need to see.
No, but that's why we don't need to know. I'm not going to lie. I'm not like the worst singer in the... I know that I'm not a terrible singer. I can sing. I'm not the best singer though either. But I sang in school, innit? So
oh, okay. What were you in like choir and that? Or
no, I just wanted to be a singer when I was young. So I did singing.
I knew there
but
was
then afterwards,
there.
I was like, that's kind of long story.
I knew there was something there. I heard it. I said, Naomi's hitting these notes a bit better than me. So I know.
That was so random.
I know you didn't. I know. Well, what can I say? You did ask for something, but I definitely feel like that is something that I've noticed about you. You think I don't pay attention? I do. I pay a lot of attention, girl.
Wow.
So yeah, I know that's singing, but more importantly, is it something that it's something that obviously makes you happy? Singing? Yeah. Is it something that we're gonna see more of?
No.
Fine. I tried, guys. You ain't heard it. I'm gonna catch her one day. Watch. No. Make sure you follow the page because one day there's gonna be a clip of Naomi singing.
It's
You're not gonna see it
for my own personal enjoyment. You know, like how we all just like enjoy. Like I enjoy listening to music, but I also enjoy singing. If you catch me in the club, do you know when you'll catch me in the club if I've been drinking too much?
Okay.
I'm
That's
not
hard.
Just here to dance.
Yeah.
Like I'm here to perform. So I'm singing.
Listen, I'm gonna
recording the video. It's me in the background and you can hear singing. It's me.
I'm gonna catch Naomi on a Ray J One Wish vibe, like literally, like singing, doing the breakdown, doing it. We're gonna do it. Yeah, see. It's starting already.
That is so joke.
I know you didn't expect that one.
I didn't. Do you know what I was actually going to say? No. Which I'm going to come to you. Don't think you're getting out of it. But at the end of season 1, we were like, so what are we going to do between now and season 2? What are we going to do between now and season 2, guys? And I said that I was going to start posting cooking videos because I also enjoy cooking. I'm not gonna lie to you, I aspire to be a housewife, guys.
Let's go.
I've said it my whole life. You think it's jokes just because I'm out here working hard, like it's just for it's literally just for Bants. I'm here for Bants. I do this all for Bants.
I hear that.
One day I'm gonna live my dream. No, but seriously, I aspire to be a housewife and just cook and look after my household.
God, you said it the other day. I remember when we were talking about shout out to Rashane's stepmom, Ella. I'm not gonna lie, I have to mention her because she made
it down.
Listen. I text Rashane in the morning and I was like, I cannot believe. I was telling Naomi that she made food and she was done by 10:30 in the morning.
Yeah, on a Sunday.
So what time did she wake up on a Sunday?
You have to tell them what she made because they need to understand the complexity of the dishes.
So there was fish. There was chicken, there was chickpeas with spinach, there was curry prawns, there was potatoes, there was what else? Mac and cheese. There was even dessert, guys. Like there was literally every single meat you could think of, plus every side you could think of. There was even rice. Like it was all going down. And there was gravy. It was just, we put it all in a container because we just come back from Paris and we came back late. We had to go and sort out the children and everything. And we had to go and, go and see my girl's stepmom. And honestly, she just said, yeah, just help yourself. And I didn't expect to help myself and then go home and want to help myself again because I was like,
I want to come back. I need round 2.
And she lives so far. Yeah. I messaged Shane and I was just like, I planned to save half of that for lunch.
And guys, Tara has an actual problem where she doesn't, I don't even know what it is. She takes 15 years to finish one meal.
I do.
She comes back in at least 3 sittings to finish this one meal.
100%.
And it's not even a big meal, guys. I don't even understand it. I don't understand it. I don't understand.
I don't know why. It's just, do you know what it is? It's been a habit since like having my daughter. I don't know. I was so used to eating cold food because she would wake up.
Yeah.
And this is all 10 plus years down the line, so I don't even know where it's coming from. But I just don't eat food in one sitting. So for me to sit down and have that whole container of food in one sitting, when I tell you, Naomi, I chopped that food. And I just messaged Rashayn in the morning and I said, I was dreaming about that food. It was so good. But I feel like that is the type of person, I
That
could
I'm
see you.
gonna be.
Listen,
Like, I'm telling you, give me 10 years, guys. You come to my house any Sunday.
I'm
Sunday,
there.
11 o'clock. Dinner's gonna be ready.
We're gonna be
And
doing
not
business
only
and
will
banter
dinner
in
be
your house.
ready, we would have had a full blown breakfast as well, like been done, eaten, shelled out.
She said,
Like that's who I want to be. Like I literally can't wait.
man.
But before that, obviously, I got to get this money, honey. And I got to get certain things in the pipeline. But that's literally how I want to live my life. I literally just want to. I love cooking. I love just being stupid in my house.
Yes.
And just living my best life at home.
I think, listen.
That's it. And looking after the people in it.
And I love that for you. Like, I genuinely love that for you. And I cannot wait, because I am going to be the first person there to be the taste tester. Or I'm going to be eating. You'll be like, cooking the dish. Be like, yeah, try that. I'll be like, yes. By 3 o'clock, I'm full up. It's crazy. It's over. But I can't wait. I'm literally, I'm ready to enjoy that life for you. Like, I'm ready to enjoy that life with you. I'm not going to lie to you.
Me too. But really and truly, the reality is that the cooking TikToks don't come.
Oh,
they
no.
landed. So the TikToks haven't landed. There's been no lives.
Yeah, there hasn't,
I'm not gonna lie, I did not follow through with that, with that promise I made to myself. So I don't even know what to tell you. Well, firstly, I didn't promise. I just said I was gonna do it. I'm trying to get out of it. I'm usually a woman of my word, but this time not so much.
Do you know what? Let's just put it this way. And this is not even an excuse, guys. This is real talk. Life has been lifing for us, yeah? Even though you see us here, this is only an element of what we do. Like, life really has been lifing for us. Like, myself and Naomi, we've had to make do with some changes in life that we haven't expected, things that have been going on throughout
the house.
Exactly.
I've been like out of home.
Yeah, yeah.
It's been a whole.
Yep.
There's been a whole lot going on, guys. A whole lot. But like, life is always good. Like Tara said, through the midst of it, even still, like it's been good times. It's been all good. Oh gosh, guys, I finally left the plantation.
She said the plantation. I was like, we're going to mention this one?
You know, to talk about all the changes.
We might as well, you know. Go, girl.
I finally left the plantation, or rather they left me.
Yeah.
I ain't mad about it.
Damn.
We're here. Like, and I'm now just entering into a new world of contracting and I'm loving life. So,
wow.
Yeah, here we are.
I'm not going to lie, yeah. Like, I'm a big believer in manifestation in all forms, right? And we had multiple conversations about where you were going with this job. And obviously, not to say too much, but I just believe that there is always going to be better out there for you if you felt like this was not the right fit for you. And that's okay. Like, I think it's okay. Like, honestly, we have to go through things to grow through things. My guy Prince said it. Shout out to Prince, because he said it on the first episode. He said, you've got to go through things to grow through things. And I think the only way you can do it is by, you know, decisions that either you make, or if the decision is made for you, you just make the most out of it or make the best out of it, and then you go forward. And I think this is your time to really decide what it is that you want to do and do it in your way. So, girl, you already know, innit? Like, whatever you got going on, I'm here. I support you fully.
Thank
you. So don't you worry, the plantation is doing just fine without you.
Oh, I know they is. I ain't worried about them.
You don't worry about that.
Yeah, there's loads of changes that have been happening, but all good and all exciting stuff to come.
Absolutely.
And I'm really excited about 2024, guys, because let's be real, 2024 is around the corner.
Yeah. 100%.
Like, we got like 6 weeks left. Not even 6 weeks. We've probably got like 5 weeks left of the year.
Really? That's come around quick, isn't it?
I know. But so I'm at a point where I'm at this from October where I start thinking, all right, 2024. Going back in time now.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've just been planning what I want to do for next year. So everything has worked out like in alignment with what I want to do. So I'm just super grateful and super excited for what's to come.
I'm very excited for you as well.
So Tara.
Oh God. Trying to avoid this. I don't know what you're going to come with, because I came with something random. Now I'm scared.
Now I've really got to think about it, because that was so far-fetched. I feel like I need to be as far-fetched, because that was so wild. I was not ready.
Expect the unexpected.
Literally, that was so wild. I really wasn't ready.
Oh my gosh.
So now I'm like, I want to be just as wild as that and outlandish. But I got to think about it first.
Do you need a minute?
Maybe.
I think
in the meantime, you can tell the people what you're going to do about Network and Chill.
Oh,
you
for
didn't do it.
goodness sake. I thought we were going to leave that as well.
Because Tara said last season that was going to be her thing.
Well, do you know what? Yeah, I thought a lot about it. I've thought about it a lot over the past few weeks, actually. And I think maybe it's because we've got our event coming up as well. And I have had people, kind of reaching out to me and be like, oh, what's going on with Network and Chill? And, and I'm just like, I don't even have an answer for you right now. But my thing is, obviously, we spoke about this and, Network and Chill is, yes, it is my brand and my event, but equally, Business and Banter is something that's really important to me. So it's more so just kind of merging the events together because Network and Chill is basically, a networking event and, people come through, we have, guests and so on. So it's the same type of thing that we're doing for our events, but I think I want to do it more frequently.
Yeah.
Because with Business and Banter, obviously, this is going to be something, yes, we will do events, but it won't be as frequent as doing the podcast. You know what I mean? So I want Network and Chill to be something that I do more frequently. It is coming back, guys. I do have something in the pipeline. I'm hoping by spring next year because I want to do something quite big for Network and Chill because it will be coming up to 2 years next year. So when I first started it, but I want to do something quite big. So look out for that. That is going to be in the works. You will be seeing some stuff. So if you're not following the Network and Chill page, please follow it. It's similar to Business and Banter. We've got the and with the X sign right there. So it's Network times Chill. Yeah. Network times Chill. But yeah, that's coming slowly but surely. But of course, with that, that's something that I feel like it's always going to be there, regardless of what we have going on. It's always going to be something that I start to kind of create and make bigger. But I also don't want to do too much. Do you know what I mean? Like, because I think I'm one of those people. I said it at the beginning of the pod. The book that I read, The One Thing, really helped me to shape the things that I want. And right now, my focus is this.
Yeah.
Like, I'm really enjoying this. I'm enjoying the ups. I'm enjoying the downs as well. I know that sounds so weird, but then I'm like, for me, I'm more excited to be like, yes, this didn't go right, but I know next time because that didn't go right, we're going to do it. We ain't got an excuse to do this wrong the next time. Do you know what I mean? Like, because this is just the beginning. And I used to be so fearful of the beginning of things, but now I'm embracing it. And I think that's why I'm a little bit more like, all right, Network and Chill, we got our people. People know about that. But Business and Banter, I want people to feel that vibe that we feel, to feel that energy and be like, yes, I want to see more of this. I can't wait for the next one and this, that, and other. So we're getting a lot of that with the podcast, but I also want that with the event. So the skills and the expertise that I have with events, I want to bring that to the Business and Banter side of things as well. So don't worry, Network and Chill is still there. It's not going away, but I will make a conscious effort to put more out there with it. Yeah. So yeah.
We love that. We look forward to seeing all of it.
Can't wait.
We look forward to seeing all of it.
Can't wait.
So I have come up with a really not outlandish question.
You tried.
I feel like my level of creativity is low at this time of the day.
I hear it. I do hear it. Just late. I give it to you.
I'm gonna keep it in the line of performing, seeing as we were talking about singing and dancing.
Oh God, here we go.
And honestly, guys, when we go out, like Tara's always in the middle of the dance floor. Normally with Ninja, LOL. They never
see me coming.
Guys, yes, they're a mess. But anyway, they're normally in the middle of the dance floor. What gives you that confidence to always be the one to just go out there? We all know that you're an extrovert, right? And you're a very outgoing person in general, but sometimes it could be anywhere. It could be a place where there aren't many people there, so all eyes will be on you. It could be, I mean, as I'm saying this, I'm just like, this is a moment. You though.
Yeah, I know. It is a moment. I know. Naomi, why are you doing this right now?
But yeah, what is it? What comes over you?
Do you know what? While we're on this topic, yeah, guys, I'm just gonna put it out there now because it's gone past the time since it happened, yeah. Basically, yeah, there was a video that did I speak about this already? I don't know if I did.
What?
The carnival video.
I didn't know, but I mentioned it in the last episode when Ninja was like Amsterdam. I was like, no, carnival day.
Yeah. So there was a video of me and Ninja at carnival. Like, shout out to me in it, because at the end of the day, I
Shout out to
wasn't
her.
like, nah, man, I wasn't expecting it, but that's just my natural. Like, I love to dance. Like, I absolutely love to dance. That is one thing that I'm not a professional dancer. Don't ask me to do routine because I'm terrible at it. But just being out there and dancing, I love it. That's anyone that knows me from a very young age. I have always danced. Even my family. You know, I used to be that child. You know, like, oh, go in the middle, go and Tara dance, go Tara, go. That was me. I was
It's
that
you.
child. My mum, my aunties, I remember my aunties and that, yeah, they used to always be like dancing in the middle and everything, yeah. And then they were like, oh, where's Tara? Oh, Tara's here, go Tara. And I'll be doing all the, like, I'll do my auntie dances, I'll do everything, yeah. So I've always loved to dance from a young age. But in terms of the confidence, I think it's just because I really don't care. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I honestly don't care what people think of me, whether they think it's good, whether they think it's bad, whether they think, oh my God, how can she do that? Because there's been moments, especially that moment, that carnival moment, yeah, where obviously it went a little bit.
Okay, so can we talk about it? Because you're not really telling the story properly. Like, you're giving them half the story and expect them to
basically,
understand.
yeah, if you guys go carnival, yeah, you must know about Rampage Sounds. So basically, they had a video of me and Ninja dancing. And when I say dancing, I'm talking about, yeah, if you like dancehall music.
She's talking about getting lip up,
yeah, like throwing up in the air, all sorts of stuff, yeah. And that's just me and Ninja. That is what we've done for.
And it is, and that's what I was gonna say. From an outsider's perspective,
Yeah.
like that video looks well.
It looks wild to everybody.
Yeah, it could look wild, but like for me, I was busting up when I saw it. I was like, this is just Sunday. Yeah, see the shit for bands.
It is, and it is just bands. Like, it genuinely is bands, because even when we hadn't even gotten home and we were on the train coming back,
15,000 notifications.
I was
is this
like,
you? Is that you?
But then this is the thing. Yeah, at first I was a bit like, oh, sugar, like, but then I was like, do you know what? At the end of the day, I was enjoying life. Like, I don't care. Like, so yeah, the video went viral anyway. There was about, I don't know, 30,000 views on the video. People were messaging, oh my gosh, you didn't see your face. And I was just like, I don't care if they saw my face. Like, same way if they saw my face or they didn't, I would still do it same way. It's just how I am. That's just what I enjoy. But I think the confident side of it is being able to be around people that don't judge you. That's number one. I know that when I'm out with you, when I'm out with my girls, when I'm out with Ninja, Jay, whoever the circle of friends that we're out with, there's no judgment. Yeah, there's no like, oh my God. Yeah, we are here for a good time. Like, if there's anything I'm doing when I'm outside, it is having a good time. And the way I see that, that is me dancing. You know, I think for me as well, dance has always been a big part of my, like, how I've grown up. Like, I've always grown up in that kind of era of dancehall music and enjoyment. I mean, if you guys have seen things like, you know, all them Pasa Rays and all of them kind of stuff, like, for me, that is what I'm going to do next year. Because shout out to us, we're going to Jamaica next year. We are going to Jamaica next year. Listen, shout out to the girls, the group chat. You already know what time it is. We got the call coming through. We are going to plan for Jamaica because we're going to Jamaica next year. And I am going there. Listen.
Guys, I'm so excited. You don't even know. If you don't know me, you do know. Because I've been trying to go Dream Weekend for my whole life. Whole life. I've literally been trying to go for my whole life. Like, seriously. And nobody's ever wanted to go with me. Or like just circumstances. It's not even, circumstances have been like, oh, like they can't go this year, but we'll go next year.
Yeah.
Finally booked it for 2020, COVID. So then I didn't end up going, and then I wasn't able to go in 2021, and then I missed out in going this year with our friends that went. So I was just like, we have to go Dream Weekend.
There's no choice.
And I'm so excited, guys. I'm not about the getting flung about life, I'm not gonna lie to you. However, just not outside, guys. I don't want to get flung about life. I'm so done. Anyway.
Sorry. Not sorry.
I'm greeting. I don't remember what I was going to say. But yeah, basically, I'm so excited to go to Jamaica. I'm excited to go to Jamaica with my friends. Like, I'm not going to lie, I just duck out to Jamaica more time by myself.
But she's always going!
So I'm excited to go with, like, the squad, and it's going to be lit. I'm so excited. If you want to come, like, hit me up. We're going to be lit. You know that we're vibing it. It's going to be so good. I can't wait.
Use B&B for your discount. No, I'm joking. We don't.
Soon come, though.
Wait, put out there, manifest that way. But nah, like, real talk, I'm so excited to actually go to Jamaica, because for me, I'm just like, I know I would be so. Listen, I am ready to go there. I'm ready to enjoy life. I'm ready to get to go. Listen,
jump off the speaker top.
Yes, from the top. I am ready. I am so ready. I just find it exciting. Like that's like for me. Like I've never been in that environment where we can be free like that. And I think when I discovered dancehall and people just allowing you to do what you want, yeah, call it wild. That's fine. I don't mind that. But there's a way that people enjoy themselves, and that is the way. And I like that. For me, I very much enjoy that. And I just think, of course, I don't want to do it all the time. And then just like what Ninja and them were saying on the pod last time, it's like sometimes, I know I go out and they expect it now. So now, like, it's crazy. Like, no, honestly, it's just time. Do you know what I mean? Even when we went Manchester Carnival in the summer, and shout out to Ninja, because we were dancing, right? And then he stopped and he goes, "They're not paying us." And he told me no more. He was like, "No more. They're not paying us," because it is actually one of those things that people get paid to do. It's entertainment.
So true. It is.
Are you not entertained?
It is.
When you see that?
It is.
You want to watch, even if
it's
you
not
can't
even
help
that
it.
Carnival. First of all, I was going to say G's lot, but I was with them in there. So.
You were. Exactly.
I have to say we. But it wasn't I was just a tag along. I was a tag along. But when I tell you that we went to Carnival squadded up.
That's
It reminded
done
me,
that, properly.
I used to do it when we was like 16, 17. Like we used to go like 40 man up Carnival and it was mad. And it was the same thing like this. And it's like every time we walk past someone, people are like, "Wow." Yeah. Every time we're dancing together, everyone's like, "Wow." It was just so funny and such a great like memories. I'm not even gonna lie, memories are jokes. It was only the other day and it's still like good memories. But like you said, it's just the whole it's just the scene that we enjoy because it's just carefree in it. It's just I'm not very judgmental. And so I'm very carefree as well. Yeah. And definitely. I think I like to be around people who have that same attitude. And obviously we all enjoy music and different types of music. So we just like to have a good time, So that's it. Here's to more good times.
Oh, I'm so excited. We've got so much planned as well for next year. I mean, not only are we going to Jamaica, but of course we are going to be, bringing business and banter back. I mean, we won't wait until next year to give it to you. However,
I mean, I think we will, guys.
I just realised. Hold on.
Don't let her dangle
6 weeks left of.
It's coming in 2024, guys. I'm sorry that you will have to wait for it. We love you all the same.
The suspense is going to be good.
But yeah, I'm telling you, it will be worth the wait. Like Tara said, this has just been us getting our toes wet in terms of guests. And they've been phenomenal.
They have.
Like we couldn't even pick top 3 because they've just brought so much value and so much stuff that we've learned from them. And also so much laughs. Like we were able to laugh with them about different things.
Yeah.
And it's just been so good. And season 3 will be even better. So I'm really excited about the guests that we're going to have. We may even make the season a bit longer, but that's to be confirmed. So we'll see how it goes. But what is maybe one thing that you want to bring into season 3 that the audience don't yet know about?
I want to do some dilemmas. I think that would be a good idea because I've had a lot of people that since we've done the podcast, we've had some people talk to us about the things that they've, kind of dealt with in life. But I think people need to hear it. And also we might have a response that they might not have thought of, based on what we've been through. And even the guests that we have on here might have a response that they might, need to hear. Because sometimes I think we talk a lot about our experiences and what we have going on, but there might be people out there that are stuck in a place that we've actually moved from. Do you know what I mean?
I agree.
So definitely. I like to bring a little segment on for us to do some, some dilemmas, talk to the people out there on the socials, if there's anything that they want to talk about. Or even just dilemmas within ourselves. Like we might have some things going on and we can just say, Naomi, this is what's going on.
Honestly, if we had done that in the beginning of season 2, probably would have started contracting sooner. That would have been my question.
Yeah, 100%.
But yeah, I think that's an amazing idea. I'm really excited to do that. I think we both have I think I said this in one of our season 1 episodes, we both have really good experience in different areas.
Oh yeah,
You
100%.
have a lot of creative experience as well in terms of your photography and stuff like that, the setting up of the events and Network and Chill.
Yeah.
All of that side of things as well. And
Mm.
also your experience in your role, like your experience in sales, your experience in getting
Yeah.
into corporate, your experience in working in
I
insurance.
still don't know how I did it.
Those are all things that I think people can learn from, and myself as well. Just I think my career path has been pretty linear.
Yes.
But I've also been able to get into spaces where maybe I felt I wouldn't have belonged because I didn't have the experience. Or for example, I'm contracting, but I'm part qualified. And
Yes.
a lot of the time I was told, oh, but you have to be qualified to contract, and obviously you don't.
No.
But it was just like not knowing, okay, yeah, I know that I don't, because whatever people say doesn't mean anything, but what avenue or what can I get then as a part qualified person? So yeah, I think there's there's loads of different things that we can talk about.
100%.
Trading that we both have in common.
Yeah.
Like, so yeah, guys,
Talk to us.
between now and season 3, anything that you think that we can answer for you, just start dropping us some DMs.
Yep.
Drop us those DMs, let us know any questions so that we can start doing that from episode 1.
Yeah,
'Cause, yeah,
absolutely.
I think that's a good idea.
I think it's something that will it will also just allow us to kind of think a little bit more about what we've experienced and how we can help people, because ultimately I think for both of us, we've always said we want to help. That's always been a goal for both of us, just to help people, because this is why we have so many little things that we want to do. You know, you mentioned earlier about the Saturday school. That's going to help people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's going to help young people to, of course, know where they want to go in life. And that's not something that we all had when we were growing up. Only some, like, few people maybe experienced that. But I genuinely believe, by us speaking to our audience and finding out a little bit more about them, and we can, of course, try and help them to get on that path. And also not only just having, the audience, our guests as well.
Yeah.
Like, there's people that you guys want to see on here. Like, we've had, quite a few people message us and say, oh, this would be a good person to have on your pod. Like,
or
that would be a
people
good
have even
person.
reached out and said, I would like to be a guest on your podcast.
Yes.
So if that's you and you've seen what it is that we're doing and you're like, oh, actually, I would love to get involved in what you're doing. We
Absolutely.
do, as we've said before, we want to build a community. We want to build relationships with people who are headed in the right direction. As we've said, like we've had so many different people that do so many different things.
Yep.
Myself and Tara do very different things.
Yeah.
And it's about creating that network where we can all support each other or learn from each other or whatever it may be. So if that's you, feel free to reach out to us once again.
That's it. Do you know one thing, Naomi, you haven't noticed, and I'm upset with you for not noticing it?
What?
Do you not notice that I've been wearing green for the past few podcasts?
No.
That's sad, you know.
Did you wear green on the last episode?
I did.
And I remember you told me about your nails because you said that you was doing green till the end of the year.
I'm manifesting green.
Love
because I feel like green is all about good vibes and good things. So I am actually wearing green because I need people to see it.
Intentionally.
It's intentional. It is all intentional. And I also feel like it's something, that has actually helped me to get better in my job. Like, I've actually been doing well because I'm thinking about seeing green. It's all about the power of manifestation. I think one thing also to mention we need to bring back is our books.
100%.
Yes.
And I was going to say that just like not before we wrap up shortly. Are there any, because we did that in season 1 and obviously throughout season 2 we've had our guests and we haven't been able to necessarily discuss it.
Yes.
But now, we will make sure we incorporate that going forward.
Yeah.
Are you reading any books at the moment? What are you reading? How's it going?
I'm not reading anything at the moment, and I'll tell you why. No, I'm lying. I'm rereading something at the moment, because I feel like I'm good with like reading and taking things in, but there's also some things that I feel like I've read them, but I haven't really read them. So you mentioned very early on that you read just Stranger Secret. That's something that I've read, but I haven't always read it all the way through. What I've done is I've referenced little bits from it, but I've never actually read it all the way through. So that is something that I'm currently rereading, but I'm listening to it more so than anything because I feel like it's such a big part of our journey. And it's such I had a conversation with someone, I can't remember who it was for the life of me the other day, but it was so nice for us to talk about something like that book. And then we're like, oh my gosh, you read this too? But then there was bits that they were talking about and I was like, I actually don't think I got that far in the book. Do you know what I mean? So I was a bit like, nah, I need to read the whole thing. So, but it was just nice to have that. You don't always have things like that in common with people, especially those type of books, like personal development type books, you know.
However, I do find speaking to more people that are on, I find that people who are very career driven,
Yes,
or entrepreneurs, you can have those sort of conversations because you'll find that they are like invested in personal development.
that is it.
You can discuss like, oh, who's your favorite? Who do you listen to on YouTube?
Yeah.
You know what I mean, you can have those kind of conversations.
Yeah. And that's it. So yeah, I'm rereading I'm listening to Stranger's Secret again because there's it's funny because some of the things that are said in that book I use as like as weird quotes at work. Like, so I'll say stuff like, did you know that da 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 da? And some people get it because some people do read these things because even just to be in my job, this is something that I think requires quite a lot of personal development. You got to be resilient. You got to know that yes, every day is going to be a battle, but if you just keep being consistent with, you know, what you're saying, you're eventually going to get there. So there's little quotes and things that I use from these books and I'm just like, this is actually something that can help me in all areas of my life. I shouldn't just try and listen to it when, oh, I'm not where I need to be, or, you know, I'm trying to do this and trying to do that. I think it's just a consistent thing that I really want to do. So Stranger Secret is my it's on my phone right now. And obviously I listen to our podcast. I actually like listening back to our podcast. Like, I really enjoy it. It's been great, but it's weird listening to myself, but I still enjoy it because I think to myself, oh my gosh, I missed that. Do you know what I mean? But what about you? What's one of the books that you are currently reading? If it's
Funnily
anything?
enough, I'm listening. So I said that I listen to The Stranger Secret every morning, and I do now. But I took a break. I would probably say from like sometime in mid-September to mid-October, because I was not at home. And when I'm not in my usual surroundings, I fall out of routines.
Yes.
So I stuck with my routine initially, but then I am not gonna lie, I completely fell out of it. And since I've moved into my new place, I've just been like, okay, no, we need to get
Into it.
some hustle back in. Because my thing is similar to something that you said, not just doing things when it's things are going bad or things are going well. So I listen to The Stranger Secret daily because I understand that I need it daily. That was the reason why I do it every day. So I listen to it from I wake up. So as soon as I wake up, like I get into the bathroom and it plays. It's 35 minutes. So in the time that I shower, get dressed, make a cup of tea, that's my day of, do you know what I mean? That's me done. So now I've gotten back into that only as of week before last.
Okay.
So only the last couple of weeks I've been listening back to it every single day again. And it's just simultaneously I've been getting back into the charts.
Yes.
For any traders that saw my Forex funds, I was in my Forex fund funded trader, guys, and they just got in there. Just
What's been going on with that?
yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna get my account, so I don't really care.
That sucks.
I actually don't know what's going on with it because as long as for one I knew I won't get my account.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Well, we moved, man.
But
You've
I
done it
just
once.
lost. Fortunately, I didn't lose any money because that's not how it works. But I lost access to my account, so I was unable to trade on my funded account. And because of that, guys, I did the one thing which I always say that you shouldn't do, and I stopped trading. And I stopped trading for. Probably it's only like a week, guys. I'm not gonna lie.
But
you
it's
see that
consistent,
week?
yeah, I was gonna say
For me, that week for someone that trades every day, that week was like a mess because I don't even know what's happening now, and it was a mess. So in doing that, like it's once I do one thing in my routine, the whole routine comes back. So now my whole routine's come back. I'm back in the motions of trading. So yeah, like I'm happy that I've started to listen to that again. I'm not gonna lie to you, I've been reading the one thing for probably like a month and I'm still only halfway through.
Really? How are you finding it so far though?
Fine, like I've read it so many times, but it was just that I was reading it because sometimes when I feel like I need clarity on something, so if I ever feel, I've mentioned before, like I can be a very anxious person. I'm very much an overthinker as well. So I have to find ways to ground myself or take myself out of the panic because once you get to a certain point of overthinking, it's just panic after that. Like, so once I can feel that I'm getting to a point of like, I actually don't know what to do. And that's how I was feeling at the plantation. I was like, I don't know actually, it's not that. I knew exactly what I wanted out of the situation, which is exactly what I got, but I didn't know how to get it.
Yeah,
I didn't know how to get what I wanted without doing the wrong thing.
I get it.
So I'm grateful that everything worked out.
I am very grateful for you too. So, zero panic, Naomi. Zero panic now.
But no, like, when I feel myself getting into those places, I have to. But that's where I was, and I'm not gonna lie. It was acknowledging that I was there, which made me be like, okay, actually, I need to start listening to The Stranger Secret daily, because I think I listened to it once, and it talks about, basically, it's just all about becoming what you think about, basically. And that anything that it's basically about manifestation, but it doesn't talk about manifestation. It's very interesting.
Yeah.
But it's just, if you keep thinking about the negative things, that's all you're gonna get. And sometimes if you're focused on the problem rather than the solution, then you just get more problem in it.
That's it.
So yeah, just focusing on that allowed me to focus on what I actually need to do. For my solution to everything is trading, guys, because trading is my one thing in life. So that's what I did. It just reminded me, okay, like, why do I care about this stuff? I actually don't. Let's just remember that I don't care about this. So let's nip that in the bud. And yeah, so I'm really grateful, but it's taken me so long to get through it because I've just been so distracted with other stuff, and I've genuinely been reading like a page a day, if that.
Well done, you're doing a lot better than me, because that's why I need audios, because reading, the time, it's like audios, I can do it on the go. That's what I like. But then I like to write notes as well. I don't know if
I do write notes on my phone, but I transcribe. This is so sad, but I actually do. I absolutely like transcribe most books that I listen to, or like take highlights. And even if I'm at work, so this is what I used to do at work, guys. You know, like,
what you used to do at work without doing work.
You know, you got sticky notes, and I'm bare working as well. That's the wickedest part. You know, you got sticky notes. I'm listening to an audiobook, so I was listening to The Magic of Thinking Big at the time.
Yeah.
And I'm obviously, they're talking at you, right? So you can, for me, if someone's talking at me, I'm digesting it better. And with my work, with certain things, I'm doing mindlessly. Do you see what I mean? I can do it, but I know what I'm doing, and I'm, you know, so I can listen to what I'm doing. And whenever something comes up and I'm like, you know what, I need that gem, Post-it note. At the end of the day, copy everything that I've taken from, because obviously I've got an 8-hour day. 8 hours is a long day. In that time, I'll probably listen to some random podcasts which are going to make me laugh. I've listened to an audio book. I've listened to a trading podcast. And then I've probably taken out my headphones for 0.2 seconds that I can hear the room around me, because it's by force, apparently. In the place that I just came from. So yeah, that's like my day. So I would then have so my emails are full of just book notes that I send to myself.
I hear that.
And I'm not gonna lie, I don't read them.
No.
But at least you know, when I'm ready, when I'm ready, like, my intention is, when I go to reread the book, I will read those notes first.
Yeah.
And then when I reread the book, I will see what else I get from it.
Love that.
Because I do believe, like, every time you read something, you get more from it. So
yeah, definitely.
Most things I've read before. It's just, I don't think it's done. I'm not done with it.
That's it. I think that's the beauty of reading, though. You can go back to it as many times as you need to, and hear the same thing as many times as you need to, and you get something different every single time, because you're never going to read something or listen to like an audio of something and actually get the same thing over and over again. So yeah. I think bringing back our book of the season, and then having some dilemmas from people, just getting some more interaction from you guys, because we want to hear from you.
We do.
I mean, me and Naomi, we love a little natter, but we also want to hear from you guys. So, shout out to those of you that have actually reached out to us. Like, I have to just give people their props, because it's been nice. Like, it has been really, really nice, like, getting the messages from people to say, oh my gosh, like, I love what you and Naomi is doing, and it's amazing. Or like, and I think also it's funny because maybe people didn't really expect it from us. Do you know what I mean? I get maybe, like, for the people that knew us outside of, the trading capacity, I think that might be different. But for the people that we kind of built relationships within the trading, room, and, within that industry, they've seen something from us that maybe they just didn't expect. And it's just nice to have that support. Like, it has been very nice. It's been insightful. We've had, people like reposting our stuff, and we're like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. Like the little things just make me feel nice. So shout out to you guys for supporting us. We really do. We really appreciate you guys. But yeah, like this is literally the end of the second season. I mean, shout out to you as well, Naomi, because it's been a journey. It has been a journey, but I'm very glad I'm doing it with you. I am so grateful for you if I don't tell you enough.
Girl, I gotta throw right back to you, obviously. No, obviously, I'm so grateful for everything. Like, it's been a journey.
It has.
And yeah, we're gonna wrap it up really this Sunday at our event on the 26th. So we will see you guys in Balham, South London.
That's it.
This Sunday, as Tara said, we got special guests, some you've seen before, but most of them you haven't. So make sure you're in the room. There's going to be a special prize giveaway. We're going to have a raffle on the night. There's going to be so much going on. So just make sure you're there. It's going to be a good vibe, a good time. And you don't want to miss it. So we'll see you on Sunday. And then after that, we'll see you on season 3.
Yay! Take care, guys. Bye. Bye.